what a beautiful morning it is. 59 degrees. Can you believe it? My goodness, it's cooler temperatures and they're here to stay. Well, this week anyway. Fall is definitely feeling like it's in the air, or should I say football. High temperatures today around 80 degrees. Plenty of sunshine. Polls open at 7 o'clock, so get out and vote.
Hurry up and get to me. I've got an issue and an apology.
Look at that. Pretty much the same thing all week. No rain to worry about.
Hey, y'all know I don't make many mistakes. We're waiting on Trey Holiday to arrive. Jimmy Gill just got in here. I've got to
when
issue.
You make a mistake,
I've got to issue an on-air apology.
Yes, you do.
Who informed me this morning that our good mayor Ronnie Marks was going to be appearing on Channel 48 at 6:30?
Zach Green.
Zach Green. And I came on there and I made this statement saying, well, I guess the mayor blew us off here to go with the big boy station. Well, I was wrong. The good mayor is in here this morning, Ronnie Marks. We will tire his with Jimmy Gill to the county press. So I was the one wrong this morning. I don't make many mistakes.
Ronnie walked in the door and said, no, I'm going to be on my local station.
So how was your first game on the Madison Academy?
Well, I'll just say, unless a lot of people are lying, it was pretty good.
Well, they could be.
I was getting a lot of texts from people. Danny said, you're doing great. Sounds like you've been doing it a long time. My wife told me after the first quarter, she sends me a text in the press box and says, you sound like you're commentating a golf match. She said, speak up a little. And I said,
let me break something to you, Joseph. This is the way it goes in politics. Ronnie and him could testify to this fact. When people say you did a good job, Randy White made one of the most profound statements I've ever heard. He said, if everybody had voted for Henry like they said they was going to, he could have been governor.
They said they were going to. Yeah.
So I would think Carissa probably nailed it.
Yeah.
She said at church Sunday, I have created a monster.
Well, she just said I'm going to have to start learning to say no occasionally.
Yeah, okay. Well, that ain't going to be on this show.
But I'm having fun.
Danny, what's your latest gig you're working on?
I got to go to Nashville today and read for the ABC show Nashville.
Mention me while you're up there, will you?
Well, I will. I'll mention that. But I've already done that show. I did season 2 of Nashville, did an episode, but it was a very small part.
I want to talk about something that we have in common.
Okay.
Now, you played in Will Ferrell's movie, The Campaign,
yes.
Speaking of politicians and everything, and you were a snake handling preacher.
Yes, I was.
I think we have a photograph of that. There it is right there. That's you, right?
6 live snakes.
Handling snakes.
And got bit 3 times?
Got bit twice.
Hasn't paid for that.
Really?
Now, you look ancient in that picture.
Well, they make up in mirrors and smoke, Jamie. It's all just...
So you handled those snakes?
I did, yes.
You weren't scared?
Oh, well, I can't say I was just tickled to death about it, but
But they weren't rattlers.
They were non-poisonous, but they they bit me twice. Yes.
All right. Now you have been to a snake handling church.
Once, yes. Thanks to you.
They still do that at the Second Straight Creek Pentecostal Church in Rainsville, Alabama.
Yeah,
The Rainsville section. Ooh. Oh, well. I got some video of the first time I went to a snake handling. That's the reason I'm setting all this up. Then we're going to put Jimmy and Ronnie on here. This was over in Lacey Springs, Alabama. Now, this guy you're going to see in this is, I can't remember his name right now. Summerford. He is serving 99 years in prison. As far as I know, he's still in.
I hope
the church we went to, his cousin was doing the snakes that day, too.
He after beating her almost to death, forced his pregnant wife's hand into the snakes several times.
But I was the only one in the world who had video of these people, and I'm going to share it with you again right now. It was Country Road Story from the early 90s. One old boy was in there. He said, Jamie, put me on TV. I said, he said, I've been drinking a little bit. Put me on TV. I said, you going to handle a snake? He said, I ain't had that much to drink. Here is the Country Rover, the original snake handling church with Summerford, who is in prison right now this day.
Wife survived, by the way.
Yeah, she did survive. And there's a book out about this, too. Here's that story. We'll be back with the mayor and Jimmy in just a second. Y'all, hang on. Now, y'all know. Where they know you by name, put you like down home. A man's good word and a hand.
Well, he'll kill you if you drunk it and you wasn't in the Lord this year.
Already?
Yeah, the Bible said in Mark 16:16.
Every Friday night for the past month, Preacher Glenn Summerford and members of his congregation from the Church of Jesus in Scottsboro have been holding a service at the Lacey Spring Hunting Lodge.
That's a big black ratter. You can see him crawling around.
Sound like a nest of bumblebees, don't it?
Preacher Summerford and his congregation are members of the Holiness Church. a church that believes in the showing of faith by handling deadly snakes.
Well, that's what he said in Mark 16:16. Said, "They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them." And said, "They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover."
Isn't this dangerous?
Yeah, it's dangerous, but it's dangerous to say you love the Lord if you don't love Him.
Praise God. Are you ever scared when you do this?
If I'm scared, I won't do it. But I'm scared of serpents and scared of poison or anything like that. But if I can get in the spirit, so if I can get the